Hello, StarSeeds. My name is LoRayN, and this is StarSeed Living. We are truly in momentous times, times of great upheaval and great change, polarity exposing itself so dramatically that it is finally seen. The year of 2020 of perfect vision. Who would have guessed that this year would be so different from everything we'd have experienced before in our lifetimes? So much change, so much exposure, so much upheaval, shaking us out of our complacency and bringing us awake and aware of all that is around us, expanding our possibilities, exploding our beliefs and perceptions. This is a good thing. This has been exactly as it needed to be to move us into the next evolution of our StarSeed life. As StarSeeds, we are the spear, the head of the spear, thrusting into the new dimensions, new worlds, new possibilities, to make the way, to show the way for everyone else to follow behind. It is a joyful time. And with this new moon that just happened yesterday, and today is November 1st, 2020, as I am recording this video, these effects will continue for a very long time. We have the full moon in Taurus, a grounding and stabilizing force, coupled with Uranus, the planet of disruption, expansion, unexpected events merging together. So Taurus is calming Uranus, and Uranus is causing this tendency in the shadow side of Taurus to be fixed and stable and not want to move. But here we are in this grand explosion of life expressing itself in so many ways. We are truly on the doorstep of the Aquarian age. In January, we had a stellium of planets that ushered in this new decade and this new threshold for all of humanity to move from the me-focused, self-focused, I'm the most important thing, I have to fight and defend my point of view, my needs, my stance, moving us into this others-focused, this service-focused. This year we have had so much change, and we are bringing back the sacred masculine that was corrupted and bastardized, misshapen and misformed into a tyrannical power over place. And we've got the divine feminine rising to meet her equal, not to overpower, but to merge and share equal place. The correct positioning of intuition and action. What an incredible time. So the last month and a half, I've been in service to others. I have been helping a friend through surgery. I've been volunteering, and I've been expanding my point of view, my perception, my steadying in my new home. We've moved a year ago the 13th of this month, and I'm learning how it is to walk in my power, fully seated, comfortable in my skin, absolutely in balance. I'm hoping to bring that to you as we continue over the next several months. This calm that comes over, this absolute assuredness that settles into your being when you know you are on the right path, when you are in your place of divine service to others. This is where we are all moving, this divine service, this divine plan. As we elevate out of 3D into 4 and finally into 5D. The divine positioning of our light forms, our crystalline beingness, the place where all is love in balance and harmony. This is where the entire universe is moving to. We are ushering that in. This is our time. We chose to be here at this time. We chose to be the way showers. It is truly a blessed position. So I want to share with you a few things that I have been working on and where I think I'd like to take this channel and the work and the community that we build here. My goal is to build a community, to create a place where those of like mind, like vibration, like energy, who wish to be of service to the world in multiple ways and who wish to learn and grow. I've been working on my website, and my goal is for my website to be launched. It is currently up, but my nephew has told me that it is outdated and non-functional. So this is what he does for a living. So I'm going to take his expertise and utilize that. So the goal and the target date of launch is December 21st, 2020. That is the moment where we have another stellium of planets coming together, launching and fully seating us in the Aquarian age. And I thought it was fitting that I would be launching or relaunching my website. And on my website, I offer services, and I'm restructuring how that's done. I believe we're moving into a time of generosity, of abundance, of hope, and of sharing. And I want to implement that in everything that I do. So I'm sort of toying with how to do that. I also will have products. I have a line of crystal essences that I had launched 5 years ago, but then because my life was in a journey of change, I shut that down. But it will also be relaunched on December 21st. It's the sister site, the site that will support the work that I do here with the StarSeed Living channel. It's Earth Crystal Apothecary, and I have over 40 blends of crystal essences to support every aspect of your life. I hope that you'll check that out, and I will continue to discuss that and put links and perhaps even show you some of the crystal essence blends that I will be offering. And the other thing is that I will be having other services, other products, bringing education, tools, and techniques. It is my goal that this be a community of love, of service, of sharing, and coming from our hearts. We are, right? I don't know if you've experienced this, but over the last week, the amount of love energetics that have been flooding this planet has been so incredible and so bursting hearts open. It is beyond beautiful to watch and experience. On Sundays, I hope to begin a weekly, eventually it will be live, but for right now, because I'm still learning how to utilize all this technology, a weekly inspiration, a soulful Sunday, a time to come together, to meditate, to ground in all of the principles of StarSeed living, to bring a message of hope and love. Then on Mondays, I will do a meditation, and it will be a very quick little something about what the meditation is, and then go right into the meditation, because I know some of you just want the meditations. And then I will eventually be launching 6 days a week, 5 days a week plus Sunday. And on Tuesdays, eventually it will be Tapping Tuesdays. So we'll be going through the tapping process, tapping on all the things that come up in the week and what shows up for the community. And you'll be able to send me a message and say, hey, I'd like to tap on this, and I encourage you to do that. On Wednesdays, it'll be Wild Card Wednesdays, and we'll do cards. I have an amazing deck of cards called the Circle Deck, which I don't believe you can purchase any longer, although in storage I have some. So when I get those, when I can get to where my belongings are, it's been crazy. Haven't been able to move entirely. I will have those available on the website. So we'll do cards, really just the energetics of what's showing up for the week for the StarSeed experience, and then sharing that. On Thursdays, it will be Thankful Thursday. So it'll be a practice of gratitude, and it will also be in a meditation form. On Fridays, it'll just be Freeform Fridays. So it'll just be whatever comes to mind. And I hope that will be something that you can count on, that is available for you on a 6 days a week. Because the thing that I've learned over my lifetime in my spiritual practice is that we know here, we already know everything we need to know. Even those of us that are new seekers, we know it, we just need it drawn out. But we need to move it from our thinking mind down to our hearts. And it's very easy when we are bombarded by all the external to forget our inner core, to constantly be connected to here first. There is nothing external of you that is more important than what your inner voice is speaking. Not that voice of the mind, but the mind of the heart, your divine connection to spirit, your source within. And I have found that daily practice, it's just a daily check-in, a daily focus, a reminder to remember who you are, to remember your purpose and why you chose to be here. It's our paths aren't straight lines, but, we're on the path and then we off the path and then we get back on the path and then something takes us off the path and we come back. So it's kind of like this. The goal is to be more in alignment all the time. And so I'm hoping that I can bring a little bit of course correction to you on a daily basis, and together, because I grow by doing this work with you. I expand by being of service to you. I am moving into an absolute positioning of divine service. That is my goal with this work, with this channel, with all that I do, is to be in a place of divine service. So on Sundays, it will be, and I hope to launch a website with this too, or a Facebook community, Whispering Spirit Center. Speaks for itself. Mondays, Meditative Mondays, Tapping Tuesdays, Wildcard Wednesdays, Thankful Thursdays, and Freeform Fridays. And over this next month, we'll launch that into full being. Probably not going to happen this week, although I am planning on Meditation Monday, Wildcard Wednesday, Freeform Friday. I'll add the other 2 days. It is a lot of work to do the videos, to do the editing, to get them loaded. I have very slow internet service, so sometimes it takes me an entire 8 hours to upload a 20-minute video, which is fine. I don't have to be sitting with it, but I have to constantly be checking on it and make sure it happens. So my goal is to be able to do them the day before so that I can make sure that they're uploaded at a particular time every day. That's the goal. That's the intent. That's the movement forward. I'm also in the process of writing another book. I don't know if you're aware, but I wrote a book called Being, A Practical Guide to Living in the Moment. It's still available in Kindle on Amazon. I don't know if you can get it in a hard copy, although, again, when I can get my belongings from storage, which are clear across the country, I'll have copies available. We're all having to learn what life is like in an absolute unknown, and it is truly a blessing. I know at first it was chaos and everyone was thinking that the world was coming to an end, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, the world as it was. But we humans have a habit of very habitual behavior. And when we are habituated to behaviors that are the same thing, we drag with us all the same thoughts, all the same things, and keep recreating the same. So having a little upheaval in your life, having change and disruption, it's really good, because then it forces your mind that likes to stay safe and stay in everything the same to be blasted out of its complacency. So I hope you're taking advantage of this really incredible opportunity to discover new things about you, to go inward and listen to the voice, and to change the way you do life. Because here at StarSeed Living, my goal is to change the way we do life, to live more abundantly, to live richly, to live outside of the box of limitation and beliefs, to truly go where we know life is meant to be. To take advantage of all the energies that are flooded and to be absolutely immersed in the divine that we all are. So much love, so much joy. Thank you for being on this journey. And if you like the video and you want to see more, please click the like button. Please subscribe and be watching for everything that unfolds as we move forward. My name is LoRayN. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me.